Welcome to Weaponology, the show where we teach you all about weapons. Now, I am right now carrying a long sword. Well, technically, it's a 1.5 sword. The long sword was made to have 2 hands, and it was slightly heavy, and it was made for big, destructive motion. This was supposed to have the agility and durability of a short sword, but have the reach of a long sword. It was very effective, and it started coming around. It later turned into a dueling blade. And I already talked to you about dueling and fencing in my first episode, I believe, correct?
Second.
Yes, second episode. But we're not going to be talking much about this. Sadly, I have not made it yet, because those props I bought, or, as I told you, Kyle's little brother bought,
Kevin, you know.
Kyle, Kevin. He goes by either. His little brother bought them and loaned them to us. But I'm actually also making some of the props for the movie this summer. And one of them is the dual-wielding dagger. Now, those of you who do not know what a dual-wielding dagger is...
Well, you need help. Because if you don't know what a dual-wielding dagger is, you need help.
Yeah, if you don't know what a dual-wielding dagger is, you need help!
Buy the flashlight. Go screw yourself.
No, I'm joking. If you don't know what a dual-bladed dagger is, that's okay, because a lot of people actually don't know what a dual-wielded dagger is. A dual-wielded dagger is when you have one dagger that's longer, and it's double-edged. So, like when we talked about the double-edged sword, only it's nowhere near as long. Instead, when you hold it at the front blade would only come to about here, and the back blade would actually extend to about elbow's distance, maybe slightly longer than the elbow, made for cutting elbow strikes and for, as I showed you in the Springer video, jabs. This one, if this was cut at the end, I would still need it to be cut to about here for it to be a dual-wielding dagger. Now, dual-wielding dagger, there are 2. The other one is a short blade. I know you've probably heard short blades from Assassin's Creed, if you play that game. Short blade was Altair's little tiny knife. And short blade is technically any knife that has a blade in front of your hand and comes down to a blade below your hand. So you can go in for a punch with a knife, or you can go in for slashes with a knife. And it was very effective, and once again the Muslims used it. They had the better technology than the Crusaders. That's why they won. I went over that. But the dual-wielding dagger was a very interesting design. It was very smooth. It was very fluent to cut through the air. And you could take out like 5 or 6 guys at once. You could dodge, slice, punch, dodge, stab, stab. The short blade was very effective. Dual-wielding dagger. Dual-wielding dagger. It's like jab, 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 duck, elbow, elbow. Well, jab, jab, elbow. Whatever you want. It was, had a ton of combinations to do with a dual-wielding dagger, because you could do tons of stuff. You could punches, you could do elbows, and then turn it around, you get 2 swords. You can do sword combat now. So it was a very effective and very useful weapon.
Now, a question we're going to have most often is probably going to be, who's going to be in your movie? Well, so far, we have me, you, and then...
We have our producer, Kevin, who's going to be playing, literally, Kevin. We have me, who's going to be playing Connor. And we have a good friend of ours who is also one of the effects managers, Michaela. She's going to be playing Ashley. And we have just tons of people. Not tons of people, because it's a small crew. We have about 6 or 7 people who are going to be making the movie with us. We have effects directors, and we have directors, cameramen, stuff like that. So
and Sentinel.
Oh, and Sentinel.
Most importantly, Sentinel.
Yes, the big evil guy, Sentinel. I think I went over how we're going to be using this to be his sword as it clips together and it unclips, and you have Sentinel's blades.
Who's going to be playing Sentinel again?
Oh, Sentinel's going to be my good friend Daniel. He's going to be playing Sentinel. And, yeah, it's a very interesting movie. I'll talk more about it in one of my later videos. That's it for now. Thank you very much.